Hi everyone, Scorp here. Hopefully finishing up this Just the Roses Gemini playthrough with Toon Fiend Clowns, some amalgamation thereof. I really didn't want to start Weevil at the very end of that last episode, so I'm glad we can start him. We can start this episode with him. This man could take a while, probably won't, but he can always be a pain. Especially since we have to deal with Forest Field, and we are playing Fiends. Fiends are quite strong. But his field is quite obnoxious. And his deck is quite obnoxious, too. Honestly, it would be better for me to not play the Acid Trap Hole and instead be playing more traps that actually mess with him. I really don't care about summoning the Summon Skull. Since I don't have Toon World yet, I'm really just getting cards out of my hand. This Summon Skull is probably going to get fed to the wolves. Or in this case, the locusts. Oh! Oh, that's not nice. Well, we drew some cards. And my opponent has played a 4500, so we're doing great. People asked why I made Weevil so brutal. It's because I needed somebody to be strong, and he's a good choice for it. Because insects are really strong in this game. But hey, that's a... that right there is a good start for me. Put this in defense to play around Mirror Force. Also, somebody asked in a comment the other day, where do you get Great Moth, Larva of Moth, Pupa of Moth? But they asked on a Redux video, so I told them they were all slot railers there, but in this game, most of them are just in the slots from Weevil. Larva of Moth is, you need a three in a row of Cocoon of Evolution to get it too. It's also a hidden card on this field. And then Great Moth is, of course, is from a slot rare, I believe, and then Perfectly Ultimate is just obtained natively from this man, or the final boss on this side. They also have it. What are you doing, Weevil? Oh my. Speaking of Larva of Moth. See if he'll take some bait. Ooh, that's game. Spirigamo. So unless that last card he played is a Mirror Force, we are good. So this is lethal. Okay. No, it's probably not a mirror force. It's almost assuredly a monster. Ooh, mirror wall. Good thing this is still a lot of damage. It's still lethal. But he actually played a mirror wall also. But this right here is exactly how you're supposed to beat him. Play Tears of the Mermaid or Shadow Spell or whatever to stop his eye armors or green kappas or man-eater bugs. Get the flip effect creatures to not have their flip effects, and then kill them with your really, really strong creatures. It's like the best path to beat this guy. Also, somebody asked me to play through the game with the weakest deck, or the opponent with the lowest deck cost deck. I could do that. I have a feeling that Bakura's deck is kind of OP. For some reason, just playing 4,500 beat 6 every turn is kind of good. Oh well. Anyways, it's off to Richard. Time for another forest person. This one's a little less annoying than Weevil, though. He's quite strong. But I'm really not worried. It's nice actually having Toon Summon Skull in my deck, because the card's actually good. I could definitely remove these job change mirrors for like the curry boxes or something. It's probably the only real upgrade I could make for this as a Toon deck. Terrifying. Good thing his AI is going to mess up. Not a great hand. Too many clowns. Yeah, that's an interesting and, if not terrible, choice by this guy's leader. I'd like Toon World to be one space further up before I activate it, so... I'll wait one turn before I use it. At least unlike the zombie playthrough, he isn't going to just destroy my stuff, so that's super nice. And his AI isn't broken, so that's also nice. As I said, I do want to try to finish this episode today, or this playthrough today, so I will skip a little bit faster than usual. Okay. Oh, that is 1700 damage. Or 700. Okay, that's not that much. Oh, goody. My opponent has actually decided to play the game. Ooh, he ignored it because of his leader ability. This is not going to activate. Okay, cool. Just ensures that I have lethal. Because there's no way this is surviving. Easy 2400 damage. Toon Summon Skull doing great. Putting in work. Glad I got 3 of them. Almost got the 3 in a row. As usual at this point in the game, there isn't any cards that we really need. Okay, so we're done with the first 2. Weevil went down pretty easily. Richard went down almost as easily. All we have left is Kaiba, who... Kaiba shouldn't be too much of a problem. MBD's not that big of a problem for me. Speed this up slightly. And his blue eyes aren't that much of a threat. It's not like he's going to play an ultimate on me or anything. If he does, I'd be happy. This is a fun start. Usually when he plays a card to the left like that and moves it forward, it's a monster. Just drop a heavy storm down. That card there was probably a Speller Trap. He can't beat 4500 without an equip in his deck, so... this should be pretty good. Name a more iconic fight. Summon Skull taking down a Blue Eyes. Usually this goes the other way, but, you know, equips are OP. Goodbye, Blue Eyes. That right there would be a pretty good thumbnail. It's the defeated Blue Eyes. I shouldn't move my leader forward. That's a bad idea. It's an MBD. Oh, he played a mountain first turn. Okay, goodbye, MBD. Well, let's see how many of those are Speller Traps. One of them. I don't need this many reptiles in my deck, or in my hand, so I'll get rid of one of them. This is a pretty bad spot for his leader to be at. I'm gonna do something silly and attack this for no reason. Goodbye, Red Eyes. Your fusion partner has killed you. I could just summon and make him lose by basically forfeit, by him not having anywhere to summon, or and just poke him and end the duel that way. What a easy way to win a game. Actually getting Mountain from this guy is extremely difficult, so that's nice. Oh, I missed the double triple. Shame. Oh well. Not like it matters too much. Fiend decks don't really want, or Toon decks don't really want any of the cards in his deck. It's one thing that's super annoying is, like, it's really hard to give the player access to cards for every deck. Because you want to theme your opponent's decks. And that means that you have to wait until the opponent with your deck's theme before you can farm any cards. Or even get any cards. I mean, that's why, like, the first equips you get in this game is Invigoration, because that works on a bunch of creatures, and then the next thing you get, so that's for Tay and Tristan, and then the next fight you get to is Mai, and she gives you Gust Fans, which Gust Fan is oh no, she gives Salamandra. Sorry, not Gust Fans. Gust Fan is Joey, but Salamandra, because that works on some things. And then you get to Mako, and you get Power of Kaishin, which is waters, and then you get and then you get to the Gust Fans from Joey. Eventually you get Dark Energies from Yugi, but those are not very useful. We're going to take out the 3 Job Change Mirrors for some Labyrinth Breakers for this next duel. Hopefully this duel goes okay. We have 10 minutes to get through it, so I don't think it'll be too bad. But I at least tried to think out the equips that you needed for decks. Unfortunately, they're still not that great, And Invigoration is such a bad equip that it's annoying. And then you get female equips from Shoddy, you know. And eventually you get a good number of cards. Let's see here. This Toon World will be nice for me. Fixes the field problem for me most of the way. Now I just need to draw a Labyrinth Breaker. And hope that's... Oh, that could be really bad. Oh, good thing he's moving it over there. Ooh, and we drew a Labyrinth Breaker. Nice. Oh, I'm dead. Well, we'll just watch this real quick. Oh, he probably Ruryoku'd like a Jaws of Dark Demise. Oh, man. And then he just kills me with the Pugum. Ugh. Also, I put Pugums in his deck because Pugum is one of the strongest 8-star cards in the game. And it gives him an extra win condition. Even if his AI doesn't really like to put it in face-up defense. Pugum is such a nice big beat stick that it doesn't really need to be used for its effect. Even though its effect is just, I win the game in 10 turns. Okay, let's draw that again with less getting Ruryoku'd and less getting Pugum'd. At least this game doesn't have a final 7. Okay. My opponent has decided to be brutal. And I'm going to lose some cards here. So he probably first turn played a 2200 Jowls. Well, this time I'll have a Tears of the Mermaid to back up my Labyrinth Breaker, hopefully. Would like to draw a Toon World, though, so that I could actually, you know, play down some monsters and stuff. Ooh, nice. Ask and I shall receive, I guess. I'd like it right in the middle, if I can. Heavy Storm will come in handy at some point, probably, since this is going to take so many turns. Oh, no. If he draws another one of those, I just lose. And with the Mimikats and stuff in his deck, that's a problem. Well, he didn't kill me. Okay. Oh, and now he killed me. I don't have any life point gain. Pretty much anywhere. I don't have a Soul of the Pure or anything. All I have to say is it's a good thing that there isn't a human piloting that deck, because it would be near impossible to win. On this field, it's so impossible to win against a person. Well, that's a better, kind of a better start. Well, at least didn't move his leader forward. I only need one of these. Okay, we got through. I don't believe you, sir. Good. Oh, rude. That was a rude card. Okay. That's probably a Pug'em. I am quite terrified of what this is. Good. I just want to do as much damage as possible here. So I'm getting rid of the clown. I'll take the 1750. Hopefully we can kill him next turn. Okay, we got rid of 2 cards that I didn't want to deal with. I'm also going to move my leader to safety. I should have checked what I got rid of, but... Oh! He could kill me. Oh, he didn't, and he lost the game. Yikes. What a terrifying, terrifying duel. I think everyone will agree with me that this is a worthy final boss. He is almost straight up cheap. Okay, so we got through the game, completed it, Toons done. As you can see, Toons aren't bad. Pretty fun. Definitely go for the Soul Hunter fusion. I technically prefer the Fiend Toons to the Wind Dragon Toons in this game, but just by a little bit. They're both pretty good. But yeah, I mean, you're going to struggle against Pegasus and this final boss on just about anything you play because they're meant to be very strong. And they showed off their strength this time, so I'm glad they cooperated. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and have a nice day.